their patron saint, Señor San Roque. They celebrate their Dinagat sa Bakasi Festival every August, but last year's event was done virtually due to the pandemic. Another famous food spot in Cordova is located at the Centennial Road, where different food stalls line up serving various kinds of Filipino street food. Now let's explore the town's latest tourism package, Sing with the Mangroves, which you can find in their official website. The package is priced at 570 pesos per head, which includes food, a souvenir, environmental fees, boat rental, and land transportation. Make sure to coordinate with Cordova's tourism office first before booking because the tour can only be done during high tide. This tour starts with an orientation at the Mangrove Propagation and Information Center. Here you can already enjoy the spectacular scene of Cordova's mangroves and the view of Cebu City South at the second floor. This is also where we got to learn about the different species of mangroves and their benefits to the environment.
Cordova is the home of 14 species. The most dominant here in Cordova are the Abyssinia marina called bungalon, and the next is the Rhyposura bucronata, local name as bakhaw. Ang atong pagbalansi sa atong ecosystem, ang mangroves, dako kayong kayuhan, labi na pag-arising sa atong urbanization, labi na pagtukod sa 8.5 bridge gikan sa Cebu to Mactan Island. Kani nga to ang pagtukod sa Taytayan, walay nadaot nga mangrove. Kaya ang gampingan yun sa ato ang municipality of Cordova.
Ang atong mangrove karon nakatabang siya tungod sa atong erosion control. So kung natay mga bagyo nga moabot, no, part of disaster, katalag man sa bagyo, amo ni siya mopugong kaniyang mga gamot, no, para dili mo dahili ang mga yuta. No? Makita nato, no, mopugong gyud siya. Kaduha niya ikatabang sa ato ang mangrove, mao ni siya ang gitawag og propagation fish. So ari ang mga isda, no, magtago-tago ra sila. Ana sila magpuyo, mangitlog. Ikatulo mo ni siya gitawag og habitat of wildlife. So magpuyo gyapon mo nilang tirahan o balay. And last but not the least, ang gitabang sa atong mangrove is katabang siya sa atong coastal protection, no? So makita nato dili dapita ang mga mangrove na ayo siya dapit sa baybayon. Pugong na siya sa bawd nga dagko, especially katong mga anod nga katong mga hugaw, no? Mapugong siya.
We then hopped on to the motorbangkas to enjoy the scenery of the lush mangroves in barangays Dayas, Buagsong, and Catarman. Welcome to our first stop, the bird sanctuary of Cordova, Pugadlawin. Pugadlawin in Barangay Dayas was such a wonderful sight because we got to see different bird species perched on mangrove branches up close. They would transfer from one area to another in groups, and it was so amazing to observe them in their natural habitat.
Kung hilom lang gyud kayo, you will hear the sounds, the singing of the birds, the lullaby of the leaves. Mao na siya nga sing with the mangrove.
We passed by Bacau Paradise in Barangay Buagsong and then proceeded to Catarman Lagoon. Here, Everything was so beautiful and serene, it inspired me to literally sing with the mangroves.
Kanta kami?
Yun na, nauna ako kung saan. Parang ako naawa sa tanan akong spiyas ka-shoot ka. Ikaw.
Like the fog has lifted, and at last I see the light, and it's like the sky is blue.
Next stop was the white sand strip of Bantayan Bay's sandbar, still in Barangay Catarman. The water here is crystal clear, which makes it a favorite swimming spot of locals who'd usually take shelter under nearby mangroves. And take note, there is no entrance fee to the area. However, everyone is reminded to keep the place clean to maintain its beauty.
In the public beach areas, please, ayaw kanang kalimti inyuhang mga basura. Please bring it back always. And kamo na igo asa ninyo ilabay sa mas maayo malabay sa balay, so they can segregate it also in the house. They have to feel also that we are not sweepers here. So I hope they will not contribute garbages here in our town. They're very welcome, especially in our Centennial Road. We have food park there, but please bring your garbages back to your car or to your house.
Our tour was capped with a yummy seafood meal on board one of their floating cottages.
We hope that we've given you enough reasons to come and explore the beautiful town of Cordova, and at the same time have been reminded of the importance of environmental protection to help preserve the tourism attraction sites here in the country. Once again, this has been Andrea Patenia Matthew for My Destination.
Aside from the beach resort, one of the most famous tourist destination Here in Lapu-Lapu City is the island of Olango, known for its bird sanctuary and dive site. But there's so much more to see in this island that I'm so excited to share with all of you. And now, for this episode of my destination, let's go to Olango. There are different ways to get to Olango Island from Lapu-Lapu City. You can choose to ride a ferry from Hilton Port, or you have the option to bring your motorbike or car. Another way could be through the Angasal Port near Mactan, Newtown. As for me, I get to travel in style on board seahorse houseboats and yachts. Here, safety health protocols are strictly followed upon entry of each guest. They offer island hopping packages to San Vicente and Olango Talima Marine Sanctuaries, inclusive of a sumptuous meal for as low as 1,111 pesos per person. Olango Island, here we go! The 72-foot yacht has a maximum capacity of 50 guests and is perfect for the whole barkada and family. Kids are allowed too. The huge space made our 20-minute boat ride to Olango super comfortable. And finally, we're here in Olango. And now let's see what this island has to offer. Let's go! When we arrived at Santa Rosa Port, we saw a lot of tricycles parked in the area, which is the main mode of transportation in the island. But you can also rent a motorcycle or bike. Olango has 11 barangays. 8 are on the island, while 3 are on the islands. When choosing for a place to stay, there are different accommodations available. There are posh places such as Sagastran Beach Resort where you can rent a whole house. And the Instagrammable Casablanca by the Sea that stands out with its all-white facade, both are in Barangay San Vicente. For those who love to stay outdoors, Pagutlan Camp is the perfect place for you, still in Barangay San Vicente. Their entrance fee is only 10 pesos per person with an overnight fee of 100 pesos per head. You can also rent their tents for only 200 to 500 pesos.
Hi guys! Welcome to Olango!
Another camping site is Asinan Ecotourism Park in Barangay Sabang. People say that this is used to be where locals would make salt or asin, which is why the place was called Asinan. When it comes to food, Olango residents take pride in their pan de isla or pan bisaya, made of flour, yeast, and coconut milk cooked in pugon or clay oven. These are made by their women groups called kababainhan.
Ang ingon sa uban ma'am nga nindot kuno ang pan sa hugnuhan kay pinaagi gid kuan kayo ba niya ang sabi kiri murag lahi kuno lami ba kaysa niining among pan bisaya. Ingon gid nga maayo gid kuno lami gid kuno. Okay, buso ko no makabusog ma'am. Lahi ko no kuan ba nga kuka bitaw.
Another famous food spot in the island is their floating restaurants in Barangay Kauoy, where we get to enjoy their delicious seafood. Now that we're fueled up it's time for some fun activities. We went back to San Vicente to visit their marine sanctuary where a wide array of activities can be done. We walked on a nearly 500-meter wooden birdwalk surrounded by lush mangroves. Then we were welcomed by the view of the Hilotungan Channel on our way to the observation deck. Here, you can do snorkeling and fish feeding. Usas sa gipasigarbo dinhi sa Olango Island ang ilang freshty sama aning sea urchin o gitawag nato og swaki. Ay first time na ko mutilaw and grabe excited kay ko kung sa kalami ang giingon nila nga swaki. No? Pwede ko atong tilawan. Lami kayo, grabe. Fresh kayo ang swaki diri sa Olango Island. So I hope makatry sad mo sa unsa kalami. Next up, the famous Olango Island Wildlife Sanctuary where you can see migratory birds preferably around 11 a.m. and 3 p.m. Getting to the view deck is a bit tricky, as you have to go through a broken pathway they dab as temple run.
Actually, natay 47 ka species of migratory birds dili sa Olango Island Wildlife Sanctuary. Makita na to ni sila late September hangtod March. Musugod na sila og abot dinhi sa Olango during winter dito sa Northern Hemisphere. Kay moscape sila sa kabugnaw dito nga lugara. Ya, ang ila po nga pagkaon matabunan og snow. That's why wala sila choice. Malupad gyud sila sa mga warm nga mga country like Japan, Korea, China. Waris na sa Olango, ang ilang pag-ari sa Olango only stopover station lang din nilang Olango. Kay mo diretso pa ni sila og lupad, ang uban nila diretso og lupad ngadto sa Australia ug New Zealand. Muhapit lang ni sila mo refuel, daghan man tag pagkaon sa mga birds diri like katong mga gagmay nga crabs, mga soft shell, katong mga gagmay nga isda, mga worms, mga invertebrates.
This whole adventure sure made me thirsty. Tara, mamutong ta!
Akong gi-imbita ang katong gustong mo suroy sa Olango, no? Abli o gi-welcome mo namo diri sa among isla sa Olango nya pahimangno lang sa namo sa pagsunod lang sa gyud og mga safety guidelines, no? Ilabi na ang pagsuot sa atong face mask o mas maayo kung do na mo'y face shield o paghugas permi sa inyong kamot og mga alcohol o sanitizer alon gyud malikayan nato ang pagkuyanap ning atong mga kaning problema nga giatubang og ilabi na usa sa ni sa gikampanya karon sa gobyerno ang pagkuan kung doon na tayo mga contact tracing forms, kalihog pag-fill up o tinud-anay gyud katong inyong mga contact numbers, address aron makatabang kung doon na mga kaso manggani aron dali rang matultulan kung doon na mga contact tracing activities.
I surely enjoyed our Olango adventure. Time to get back on our yacht for an amazing sunset cruise. Aside from island hopping, Seahorse houseboats and yachts also offer sunset cruise packages still as low as 1,111 pesos per person. where they will take you on a wonderful boat ride from Ortera to Liloan Lighthouse to the Mactan Channel.
I hope you were able to appreciate the Olang gorgeous spots here in Lapu-Lapu City. This has been Wichita Hinrich for My Destination.
Thank you for waiting at this time for passengers seated in premium economy. Upper class and flying from both on the left-hand side of gates A11. Once again, premium economy, upper class and flying from both on the left-hand side of gate A11. We also invite passengers who are seated on the upper deck, row number 75 through 80. Once again, row 75 through 80.
If you've been wanting to visit the beautiful island of Bantayan, be it for the first time or for the nth time, then we have good news for you. You may now opt to skip the long drive and the boat ride and just get there in just 20 to 30 minutes with the opening of Bantayan's airport. And in fact, we are about to join one of the first flights getting there from Mactan Cebu International Airport. My name is Andrea Patania Matthew. Join me for My Destination. Before we got into the plane, we went through all the security measures and safety health protocols at the Mactan Cebu International Airport. Aside from mandatory temperature checks and sanitizing procedures, all travelers are now required to download the Trades app and scan the QR codes located at the airport for contact tracing. There were two planes used for the maiden flights going to Bantayan from Mactan, a 50-seater Fokker plane and a 30-seater Dornier 328 operated by Platinum Skies, which was the one we rode in.
Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to Platinum Skies, bound to Bantayan Island.
To be honest, flying in small aircraft scares me, but the flight was actually smooth with just a few seconds of turbulence. It was a low-altitude flight at only 3,500 feet. In fact, you could still see a lot of details on the ground from the skies. Upon arrival, we went through another round of security health procedures.
And we are finally here at Bantayan Island Airport. I think it just took us around 20 minutes to get here, and it was actually a very smooth flight. It wasn't as scary as I thought it would be. And to tell us more about the upcoming flights from MCIAA going here to Bantayan Island Airport is the General Manager of MCIAA himself, Attorney Steve Dikdikan. Attorney, can you tell us more about the flights from MCIAA going to Bantayan, Attorney? When will this be available to the public?
So the flight that you took is Dornier 328. It's a 30-seater plane. And another one coming is a Fokker 50, a 50-seater plane.
Okay.
So we designed this airport so that they could accommodate up to an 80-seater ATR. So hopefully we will have this all ready by next year. This is really just a promotional event. We want to highlight that we have a a travel event, no? Because people are still afraid to travel.
Yeah.
And we want to promote travel and also to promote the new tourism normal in a scaled model environment.
Attorney, so if I may repeat, it will range from 30-seater to 80-seater lang na planes atong gamiton.
It can range to the smaller planes,
Mm-hmm.
like the Janab planes, which are 4-seaters, and up to an 80-seater plane.
How about when it comes to the price of the tickets, attorney? Are you still finalizing the actual
Yes,
rates?
we're still negotiating with airlines like Philippine Airlines and Cebu Pacific. Definitely, it will be cheaper to travel here because with more passenger capacity, the aircraft will be cheaper.
Do you have a target date or as to the quarter next year perhaps? Will it be the first quarter next year, second quarter?
Yeah, we have not finalized anything, but I do want to reopen at least for limited operations for the first quarter, and we want to hopefully get a commercial operations by the second quarter.
Okay. Attorney, I think one of the considerations of the future passengers of these aircrafts will be the safety.
Yes.
Because personally, when I was invited, when I received the invitation about, riding one of the first few flights going here to Bantayan, one of the first things that came into my mind was, is it safe?
Yes.
Because these are smaller planes compared to the commercial ones that we usually ride in. So, unsa ka safe ning atong mga aircrafts, attorney?
Actually, if you talk about turboprops and the smaller planes, they're one of the safest airplanes. They have very good flexibility, so they can react to any situation rather quickly, rather than the bigger planes, which are very stable but don't have that maneuverability. So in terms of, as long as your pilot knows what he's doing, you can get away with almost anything with the smaller aircrafts.
Our passengers will be assured that they are in good hands.
Yes, that's right. That's right. And safety-wise, we have, as you can see, we have air firefighting capabilities.
Okay.
We put in the lights. Now, many of these improvements, like the wall, perimeter wall, this was not there before. This was not a paved runway before. So all of these improvements we introduced so that our passengers will have the safest experience.
Attorney, go ahead and invite all of our viewers, not just Cebuanos, but all viewers all over the world, nga at nga ni ang upcoming flights from MCIAA going to Bantayan.
Yeah. So first of all, I'd like to encourage everyone to really travel. I know that the pandemic is still there, but when the time comes, please visit us here at Bantayan. Please visit us here in Cebu. We're the best destination in the world.
Thank you so much, Attorney Steve Dickdeacon. So there you have it. We have already so many upcoming convenient options to get here to Bantayan Island. And make sure to make Bantayan your next destination.
Among those who welcomed the first flights in Bantayan aside from Attorney Dickdeacon were Governor Gwendolyn Garcia.
This airport that will serve the people of Santa Fe, Madridejos and Bantayan, as well as so many other tourists that wish to come, is the right reason. And that is why we have come together.
Presidential spokesperson Harry Roque.
Ang pamamaraan ng pagbubukas po pwedeng gawin, dapat lang po tayo'y maging maingat, laging magmask, laging maghugas, at lagi pong mag-iwas.
Presidential Assistant for the Visayas Secretary Michael Dino.
If you follow the protocol, bisang open na ato ang airport, open na atong tourism industry, sigurado dili ka matakban.
Department of Tourism Regional Director Shalimar Tamano and Northern Cebu mayors. Following the inaugural flights in Bantayan's airport was the mini Suray-Suray Sugbu SMB Escapade, which stands for Santa Fe, Madridejos, and Bantayan, the three towns of the island. Aside from Cebu's media members, the provincial government also invited vloggers, influencers, and the candidates of Miss Universe Philippines 2020 to the event so that they could help promote tourism in the island. And true enough, we realized that there's so much more to Bantayan than just white sand beaches and their famous dried fish. It is an island rich in history, culture, and talent. stop was at Ogtong Cave Resort in Santa Fe, where we were greeted by talented Santa Fejanon performers. A few meters from Ogtong Cave Resort, you can find The Ruins, a popular Instagrammable spot where a famous movie was filmed. We then proceeded to Cota Heritage Park in Madridejos for another round of performances and a feast of native delicacies. Madridejos used to be known as Lawis and is also called the Little Alaska of the Philippines because of its bountiful fish harvest. The old Spanish fort at Cota Park was built in the 1790s with limestone, corals, and egg whites to protect the people from the attack of Moro pirates. Another historical structure in the island is the parish of Saints Peter and Paul, located in the town of Bantayan. It was the first parish to be established in Cebu in 1580. It got destroyed in 1600 by Muslim rebels and several times again by natural disasters, including Typhoon Yolanda in 2013, but it has already been restored and it looks even more beautiful today.
This is actually my third visit here in Bantayan Island, but it's my first time to set foot here at Saints Peter and Paul Church, and I must say, it is absolutely beautiful. Once you enter the church, especially when all the lights are turned on, the first thing that you would really notice is the amazingly colorful ceiling. They call it the Debuho sa Kisame, and this was a project initiated by 3 priests from 2017 to 2019. This was a work of art by 5 talented artists from all over the country. And Bantayanon say that the Debuho sa Kisame not only enhances the liturgical environment of the parish, but it also promotes visual catechism. So this is really something that we Cebuanos can be proud of.
Next to the parish is a museum containing different religious artifacts, including the original copy of the papal indult, which exempted Bantayanons from meat abstinence during the Holy Week.
However, the first indult was given for 2 years privilege only. And then they probably have requested for extension, so they were given an extension for another 10 years. So that's around 8 and 30s and the later 40s. So at that time, when this indult was already expired, which is around 173 years already, the people of Bantayan are still practicing it. You know, they were following the tradition and stuff. But technically, it should be stopped already.
So this is called the Orimon. This is a portable confession-like structure which was used back then to transport priests to sick people so that they could bring the viaticum, which contains the Holy Host, to them. So 4 people would be carrying this portable structure as they hold on to poles.
Congratulations pala.
Ay, salamat. So all those watching po sa atin through live stream. That's a 3-pointer. Talagang
Sayang.
Sayang, mintis eh.
Sunod-sunod na rin yung mintis niya. Joseph Marquez, very quiet in this ball game. It's very strange.
Oh, medyo talagang nababantayan siya dito eh.
Montilla. Shot clock at 3. Muski fires and misfires. Abad to Hafer Mondragon. Solis goes inside.
That's Monbert Arong. Nabangga.
Oh no, that's Monbert Arong. I'm sorry. Joseph Marquez. Strong move, yes. Naiwan eh, si Hafer. Ano?
That is his game, the open court basketball. Expect him to get those 2 points.
At alam mo naman kaliwete yun.
Yun.
Hafer. Solis. Abad, kaliwete din yan. Ito, kaliwete din. Arong.
Ito kanan.
Ito kanan naman.
And itong si Hafer Mondragon, the veteran.
All right, we'll be right back. You're watching the Chooks-to-Go Pilipinas VisMin Super Cup.
Hey! Sir Benji, may inireklamo na naman daw po kayo.
Ang sarap-sarap ng uling roasters ko. Bakit ko konti lang yung stores? Boss Ronald,
patulfo ka ng patulfo. Eh, nasa harap mo na ang solusyon. Buksan mo manok mo. Masarap ang uling roasters.
Salamat na marami, sir. Saka alam niyo ba, Idol?
Tama na, hindi tayo close.
Dahil sa buhay, kailangan mo ng kasangga. Uling Roasters. Sumobra sa sarap. Pasensya na.
Shooting ka na dyan.
Hindi. Tagal na kasi. No? All right. Thank you to our host, Attorney Fritz Lastimoso, the mayor of Alcantara. Hafer Mondragon at the line from the Colegio de San Juan de Letran.
Yes.
Pero napanood ko na siya sa Liga Pilipinas.
Playing
for the Quezon Red Oilers. These free throws are brought to you by Chooks-to-Go, 100% zero antibiotics, ang nag-iisang manok ng bayan.
Kabatch nito, sila Jonathan Aldave, Boyd Bautista, Ron J. Enrile. Yan, tama?
Rob Lapagala.
UE.
Hindi, sa Quezon.
Quezon. Red Oilers yan.
Shot clock at 2. Marquez throws it up. Won't go. And the long rebound by John Abad. Oh. Last touch, Montilla.
Nahuli.
Oh. Vincent Minguito, top scoring for Lapu-Lapu with 10 points. Joseph Marquez scoring 6 points here in the first half for the Mariners.
Quiet 6 points for Joseph Marquez.
Masyadong fanfare, no? Except that the layup earlier. Monbert gets the step. He shoots.
He continues to struggle here after hitting the first 3 points kanina.
Pari! Yes! Biglang sinigaw yung coach eh. Narinig ko, pare. Pag sinabi ko yung pare, i-score ka agad si pare. Fletcher outside. Yes!
Inaalap nga kagad yung ni Mac yung kanyang pare.
He had a decent look. And he had also a decent shot.
Yes.
13 of the 24. Joseph. Inside to Tilos. Oops.
masyadong malalim.
At saka hindi niya alam anong gagawin niya sa bola no?
Yes, the execution was not there for the Mariners.
Naibigyan niya lang yung bola sa ilalim, wala namang nagawa.
Yes, tama.
Abad. Monbert. Struggling here in the Oh! Did I say struggling? Yes, I did. But Monbert heard me and scored over the outstretched arms of his defender.
Yeah, gusto niya yung may bantay. And Parillagas, good defense there.
Cabezares. Tagalugin mo. Ay, hindi naman.
Monbert Arong has the license to shoot from anywhere.
Scorer talaga yan.
Oo. Pero talaga nagsastruggle siya eh.
Sinusona sila eh. Foul is called an EGOT.
Because they know that Joseph Marquez can shoot from that left side.
Nasa high si Parillagas.
Yes,
We have a substitution.
Yes, Abubakar. Dadijul. I believe this is the strongest five already. Para sa Tubigon.
Rebound control by half from Mondragon. Monbert gets the step. He rises up short. He gets it back. He goes inside. Basket counts and a foul.
That is what you call pure energy. Na talagang pinush niya na makuha yung basket.
Kilala ko yung pure energy. Monbert Arong. Back in the game is Rino Brame. Monbert Arong played for Southwestern University and then transferred to FEU. These free throws are brought to you by Chooks-to-Go. 100% zero antibiotics, ang nag-isang manok ng bayan.
Yes.
Lumalaki na po ang kalamangan ng Lapu-Lapu, 32-23.
Same play.
Cabezares. Oh, that's a foul on Joseph Marquez. All right, let's check this one. Ang harap-harapang butata na yan ay hatid sa inyo na Chooks-to-Go, ang nag-iisang manok ng bayan.
Good block on Monbert Arong nito ni Tilos.
Arong, aatake, reverse, air ball.
And look at Rino Berami towering over the Bohol Mariners.
Two free throws, sabi ni referee Paul Caniente.
Malaki na nga to si Parillagas, pero ito naman si Rino Berami. Ang laki rin eh.
Mas matagad pa nga itong si Rino kay Sunny Aguilos. So he is the tallest player here
in our Visayas League.
In the VisMin Cup. These free throws are brought to you by Chooks-to-Go. 100% zero antibiotics, ang nag-iisang manok ng bayan. Musky. Cabezares for three. Rebound, Monbert Arong. Monbert taken away by Jerry Musky. Musky. Whoops. Nice shot. Yes. Veteranong kung maglaro, ano?
Yes, ginamit yung katawan mo na, pinadaan muna si Monbert Arong bago siya umiskor doon.
Fletcher Galvez attacks.
Here we go once again.
Musky. Oh! Beautiful layup by Jerry Musky.
And a 4-0 spurt here para sa kumunan ng Bohol.
And Bohol coming out alive here with 35 seconds remaining and the first half. We'll be right back.
Hindi pa unspoiled by weight kanina dito. Sumama dito, tama dito.
Back in the ball game here, and a mini run by the Tubigon Bohol Mariners.
Ito, Twin Towers na pinasok ng ARQ. Haffer Mondragon and Rino Berame are inside.
Vincent Minguito. Abad, shot clock at 14. Minguito, wala. Bohol basketball.
This will be a good, hopefully a good possession for Bohol to close out this first half.
Well, Bohol is the only team that is winless here in the tournament. One win can boost the team.
And
always remember that.
Oh, lalo na if you can get a win against this ARQ squad.
Here's 3 seconds outside. Ibarra for 3. No. Rebound.
Good execution on that last play.
Oh, Ibarra was wide open.
Yes.
All right. At the end of 2, our score 33 for Lapu-Lapu, 27 for Bohol. We'll be right back with our halftime stats and halftime leading scores.
You fuel us, we fuel you. Gatorade studies the best athletes to create the most advanced sports fuel with fluids, electrolytes, and carbohydrates. So you can play your best. Nothing beats Gatorade.
Ano man ang hamon ng buhay, may negosyong matatag na maaasahan. Ang Chooks-to-Go Reseller Program. Sa Chooks-to-Go Reseller Program, bossing ka na ng sarili mong negosyo na ligtas na mapapalago sa sarili mong tahanan. Sa maliit na puhunan, naging sandigan ng libu-libong pamilya sa bawat sulok ng bansa ang Chooks-to-Go Reseller Program sa gitna ng pandemya. At naging abot kamay sa lahat ang Chooks-to-Go product na hindi lang masarap, garantisadong zero antibiotics pa. Just log on sa Chooks-to-Go Facebook page para malaman kung paano maging bossing sa Chooks-to-Go Reseller Program. Hangad ng Chooks-to-Go ang isang masaganang bukas para sa sambayan ng Pilipino. Kaya mag-Chooks-to-Go Reseller na!
Yung na-experience ko during pandemic, nasubukan ko lahat, pinasok ko lahat ng delivery, pagninegosyo dahil wala kang basketball. Tapos para makatulong din sa pamilya, lahat. Pati ultimong pagbebenta ng mga food products, beauty products, pinasok ko, delivery dito, ganyan. Tapos yung narinig ko ang magkakaroon ng VisMin Super Cup, siguro nag-iinsayo lang ng onte. Hindi ko expect na matatawagan kami dito. Tapos ayun, may team nga pabuo yung team Dumaguete. Tapos tinawagan lang kami para maglaro. Para sa amin po, sobrang laki po kasi syempre sobrang tagal po walang basketball. Parang almost 1 year ata, 1 year and a half. Tapos biglang nagkaroon po itong opportunity sa VisMin Super Cup. Isang parang ma-motivate po ulit na lahat ng player. Tapos give opportunity po. Tsaka swerte po na makasali po dito sa VisMin Super Cup. Keep supporting po yung Team Dumaguete Warriors po. Gagawin po namin lahat para manalo po every game po namin dito sa VisMin Super Cup.
As before pa nagsugod ang VisMin, sa sulod pa sa pandemic, nagkuyog ko kanagat sa mga pangingisda para lang jud nga naay makaon everyday. Kay lisod jud kayo sa sulod sa pandemic, wa jay kanang kwarta. Now, pag-ibawon ako nga na VisMin, murag na tandaan akong kamati kay murag nasulbad ng problema sa pamilya. Now, nasa ko yung bata, isa niya. Lisod kayo, wapay 1 year old. Na atlan o pandemic.
All right, you heard it from the players. And now we'll turn you over to our courtside reporter, Nino Abaned, for some clarification here with Technical Director Ray Cañete.
Good evening, everyone. As a technical head, I would like to speak and provide clarity on the incident that occurred last April 14 between the ARQ Lapu-Lapu Builders and Secure Mystics. First, it has come to our attention that Mr. Munbert Arong is not part of the issue, hence given the clearance to play. As for the coaches of ARQ, namely Assistant Coach Jerry Abuyabor, coaching staff Alex Kainglet, GC Noiles, Hamilton Tundag, and Roger Justin Putot. They were not suspended but fined due to unprofessional behavior during the game and no game fixing allegations which has come on the news and social media. These coaches were expected to take accountability of the situation. This serves as a learning experience for us in our quest to revive basketball and provide a means of living for the budding athletes in the Visayas and Mindanao regions. Rest assured that we will be closely monitoring players, teams, and coaches with the guidance of the Games and Amusement Board. We apologize for the misunderstanding and trouble this has caused, particularly to the involved parties. Maraming salamat po.
Maraming salamat, Sir Ray Cañete. Balik sa inyo dyan, Sir Sandy and Coach Alvin.
Klarong-klaro. Fine lang. Malaki naman yun. Hindi lang ha. Malaki yung binayad nila. At saka hindi pala sila suspended.
Yun, oo.
So klarong-klaro na. All is fine.
Yeah, finally to close all the issues on this issues regarding some of our players and our coaches.
All right, our halftime score is 33-27. What happened back in the first half?
Yes, let's take a look at some of the key stats here. 31% shooting for ARQ, 35% para dito sa Tubigon. 3-point shooting, halos parehas lang sila, 2 3-pointers each. But like a look at the free throws, itong ARQ, 5 out of 12 from the free throw line, only 1 out of 4 for Tubigon. Turnovers 8-7 and assists is 10-9. Pero key numbers here, rebounding 34 rebounds na para sa ARQ, only 19 para dito sa koponan ng Tubigon, and 14 offensive rebounds.
And the leading scorers for both teams, let's start first with Lapu-Lapu.
Yes, Vincent Mengito.
As always.
As always, continuing his consistent play with 10 points. Monbert Arong, 8 points. And Fletcher Galvez with 7. While for Bohol, Joseph Marquez, 6 points. And ito si Musngi with 6 points. And Pariliagas, syempre, with 4 points.
All right, once again, our halftime score, 33-27. We'll be right back with the third period. All right, back with us here inside the Alcantara Civic Center. My name is Sandy Groom alongside Alvin Tanyada, 33 for Lapu-Lapu, 27 for Tubigon Bohol. Ito, maganda na game na ito para sa Tubigon Bohol kasi hindi masyadong malaki yung kalamangan.
Yes, kayang-kaya naman nilang dumikit dito It's just that they need to really convert on their baskets. Napakatahimik nito ni Joseph Marquez. Pariliagas still that silent in this game, and syempre Mac Montilla, but they need to get more scoring from the bench.
And thanks to our sponsors, MDC Basketball, the official ball of VisMin Cup, Gatorade, our official energy drink, Puma, our official outfitter, W-Cube Solutions Incorporated, our official digital partner, and Gaisano Capital. That's our major sponsors. Ball in possession. Ibarra. Marquez. Short on the 3 attempt, rebounded by Hafer Mondragon. Ito, sabay na talaga si Biramit at si Hafer, no?
Oh, the Twin Towers.
Kanina, mga last 2 minutes sa second half, sila nagsabay rin.
Ito si Hafer, ito na yung magiging laro niya. 4 na siya ngayon for this game.
Hafer is stripped. Ball stays with RQ. Shot clock at 12. Monbert Arong with the license to shoot. Sinabi ko pa.
Wala ang ganyang tira Pero that's his game right now. Ito si Monbert Arong, 3 out of 15 now shooting.
Yun lang yung field goals niya, bumababa.
Oo.
Ganyan naman talaga yung mga scorer, no? Pukulan ng pukul, yung mga shooters, pukulan ng pukul. Tira lang ng tira.
If you're a known scorer, then wala siyang pakialam kung bumaba yung percentage niya until he gets that basket to go in.
Marquez will throw it in. Pariliagas inside, hook shot, wala. Marquez saving it, no. Marquez inside to Pari, yes.
Good extra pass, knowing that Pariliagas nandun sa loob, kayang-kaya yung porsyento yan pag nandiyan sa painted area.
Grame with a strong move. Nakuha ni Monbert Arong yung bola. Solis back to John Abad. John Abad in heavy traffic. He kicks it out to Haffer. Birami. Wala. Picked up by Ibarra. Dalawang Bohol players down on the floor. Ibarra saw action in the last 2 minutes of the first half.
Yes. Mukhang maganda yung naging performance niya kaya ginamit pa rin siya here in our second half.
Llagas way off.
That's not his range.
Yes.
That's Andy. Medyo dapat lumalapit lang. Ito si Pari.
Inside to Birame. Ayun, pasok. At may foul pa.
The veteran using his height against Pari Llagas.
Number 2 on Pariliagas and the first team foul for Bohol. We have a substitution here for the Mariners. Musngi comes in for Montilla. These free throws are brought to you by Chooks-to-Go, 100% zero antibiotics. Ang nag-iisang manok ng bayan. Llagas, guarded by Birame. Marquez from 15, very short. Llagas, the offensive rebound. Llagas losing control. Marquez, the recovery. Shot clock at 7. Ibarra fires. Yes!
Ayan. Kaya siya talagang ginamit dito second half because he played well to end the first half and he seems to have gotten the attention of his coaches.
Abad misfiring the 3. Well, you know, John Abad is struggling from the 3-point territory here in the first round.
Yes, John Abad right now still 0 out of 4 from the 3-point area. Talaga medyo nagsastruggle to si John Abad. And he's only shooting 16% from 3 points.
Llagas feeling his defender from behind. He gives it to Ibarra for 3. Way off. Picked up by Marquez. Isa pa daw. Ibarra. Inside pass. Nice move. And Ibarra with the assist.
All eyes were on Ibarra on that play. Kaya napabayaan si Abubakar sa ilalim.
Abad. The 3 won't go. Rebound Haffer. Mondragon way off. Monbert. Whoa! Monbert masyadong malakas.
Ito si Monbert Arong. He has the license to shoot. Pero talagang kaya medyo alat talaga.
Wala eh. Mahirap eh. Sabi mo nga, i-field goal siya dito. Masyadong mababa. Dami na niyang mga tira, mga layups.
Yes.
Arong with 8 points in this game. The high man is Vincent Minguito.
With 10.
In the ball game right now.
But ito si Vincent Minguito, tahimik na rin ha.
Marquez. Musngi. Marquez. Very short, way off.
Joseph Marquez, don't know if meron ba talagang, is it because of the defense? Or talaga bang nagsastruggle siya in this game?
Parang gano'n na rin, but even if he's struggling, they're just down by 2 points.
Yun yung pinaka-positive trait dito eh. Dikit pa rin ang Bohol dito sa ARQ.
At nagmumukha ng pagod itong RQ Builders because sunod-sunod yung game nila.
Third straight day.
Oo. Musngi making it sure. And we are tied at 35 all.
Very close game. What a way to end our first round dito sa Andy.
Good shot from the outside. Haffer Mondragon. He needs to score. He needs to be very busy. The defensive end of the floor.
Kanina, di kita yung first game natin. second game, digitan pa rin.
Yan dito sa VisMin. Tilos. Oops. Oh, that's a foul on Leonida.
Nauna yung takbo eh. Bago.
Di yung pass eh.
Medyo malakas
papasok
nga.
siya. Tapos. With 4:58 to go, timeout here in Alcantara.
75 remaining. Tatum with the drive. And slams it down.
You fuel us, we fuel you. Gatorade studies the best athletes to create the most advanced sports fuel with fluids, electrolytes, and carbohydrates. So you can play your best. Nothing beats Gatorade.
All right, with 4:58 to go, tinawagan na foul kanina si Leonida. Balik na agad si Pariliagas, ano?
Yes.
Pahinga naman si Joseph Marquez.
And ito zone sila ngayon. At 2-3 zone defense.
Yung dalawang kupunan, nagzo-zone lang. Monbert flies. Wala pa rin eh. And you can see his frustrations.
Yes.
It's written all over his face.
Struggling eh.
Leonida outside. Rims out. Picked up by Solis. Arong. Solis. Galvez from 18. Rebound half from Mondragon. Cabezares. He is fouled by John Abad.
Daredevil drive mula dito kay Cabezares. Getting the score. Hindi ba yan? Nag-miss nga siya doon. Pero he will through to the free throw line.
Ito namang si Wade Cabezares. Kung mababasa mo sa mga shoutouts doon,
yes.
dami niya fans. He's homegrown yan sa Bohol. Varsity player ng Mater Dei College. Isa sa pinakamalaking school doon sa Tubigo. These free throws are brought to you by Chooks-to-Go, 100% zero antibiotics, ang nag-iisang manok ng bayan.
It's a very good field story para dito sa Tubigo. No? Ito si Wade Cabezares.
Bata-bata pa yan.
Oo.
Pagaya ko. Monbert. Abad. 4-3.
Abad, Monbert, Arong, both players are struggling.
Leonida, toss it up, won't go. Air ball that time. Ginawag reklamo itong coach ng Tubigo kasi may warning na kanina eh. The three, too strong. Galvez gets it. Galvez goes inside. Wala na lang eh. Basta na lang pinasok niya.
Oo. Dahil
tatawagan na foul.
Nakita niya binaba ni Tilos kasi yung kamay niya. Kaya sige, nakabingwit siya ng foul doon.
At hindi siya pumikit ha. So he will take two at the line. Fletcher Galvez. And let's take a look at the free throw percentage for both teams. Lapu-Lapu is shooting 5 out of 14 from the free throw line. Tubigo 3 out of 6 from the free throw line. So both teams are struggling here.
Yes.
In this game. And these free throws are brought to you by Chooks-to-Go. 100% zero antibiotics ang nag-iisang manok ng bayan.
And talking about free throws, and then itong kumpanan ng ARQ are ranked 5th and free throws average at least 53% from the free throw line. Nice pass!
Scores inside. Yan yung inaantay eh.
Alam nila na nandun si Pari sa loob. At don't look now, Sandy, 2-point lead na for Tubigon.
Oh, for the first time, and Pari Liagas is number 6 in scoring here in the first round. Solis, bad pass inside, broken up by the Mariners. Ibarra, he gives it to Wade Camisares, short on the 3. Rebounded by Hafer Mondragon.
That could have been big.
Abad, Galvez attacks. It rattles out.
Last touch on Abad there.
Nandun na yung mga tira, mga open looks.
Yung pectus talaga no? Na yun yung nagpapaikot eh.
Our swabbing assist is brought to you by Chooks-to-Go. 100% zero antibiotics. Ang nag-iisang manok ng bayan. That's Pari Liaga scoring for the first time here in the 4th period.
At swabbing yun. Coming from Wade Cabisares.
Tagal ko na hindi narinig na word na yun. Swabbing. Pari. Short. Last 2 minutes of the 3rd quarter.
And Sandy, the last time that Tubigon led was in the first quarter, 16-17. So, kumaga, eto na. Lamang na nga sila ngayon dito.
Wade. Solis the rebound. Lapu-Lapu with 45 rebounds in total. Monberg unable to score from beyond the arc. To Bigon, 32 rebounds all in all here in this game. Abad, wala pa rin.
Wala talaga. Medyo inaalat. Pero swerte pa rin itong ARQ. Turnovers are still being unforced error yun.
Grabe, no? Open looks eh. Hindi may score. 39-37. Timeout. Tamang ang Bohol dito. Selyado ang ilalim kay Hafer Mondragon, ang ating rebounder ng bayan. Nahatid sa inyo ng Chooks-to-Go, ang nag-iisang manok ng bayan.
Kitang-kita mo naman yung rebounding numbers nito.
Yan yung tulong niya sa team eh.
Yun, oo. Silang dalawa ni Rino Barame.
He may not be that tall, but he's a good rebounder.
Look at that, 11 rebounds already for Hafer Mondragon in this game.
Sabi nga ni Jan, papapalit siya ni Vincent eh. Pagod nakatirap siya ng tira, hindi nakakascore sa test, di ba?
Yes, oo.
Sayang din. Pero basta shooter ka, babalik at babalik sa iyo yun eh.
Yes, so kailangan lang ng konting kumpiyansa.
Vincent, he gets by Casera. Riguero is blocked downstairs. Hafer is blocked downstairs. Gito scoring on the 3rd serving.
Finally, Vincent Minguito getting his scoring act here in the 3rd quarter. That's his first 2 points in this quarter.
Marquez still very quiet in this game. He's on the bench. Ibarra. We are tied at 39 all. A minute remaining in the 3rd. Abubakar. Blocked by Chris Riguero. 2 blocks that time by Chris Riguero.
Yes, block party na tayo at both sides.
Arong throws it up. Wala pa rin. And look at the frustration of Arong.
Talagang wala eh. May namalas talaga si Monberg. From the outside, from the inside. Ando na yun talagang tama ng bola. But he's really struggling from the field.
Well, RQ Builders here playing minus Jerry Canada, who is nursing a hamstring injury.
Yes,
Pag-hamstring, delikado, pahit na, pahit. Cassette unable to score from the outside. Ill-advised shot.
Ando na yung momentum sana for Tubigon, but it's a miss.
$39-all, last shot for RQ. Riguero, Vincent using the glass. Rebounded by Montilla. Abubakar, 2 seconds. Abubakar for 3!
That's a big shot! What a way to end that quarter.
A dagger deep into the heart of Alcantara. Abubakar, Daddy Jules scoring to end the third period.
Let's see, re-reviewin lang muna nila if that's a 3 or a 2.
Tignan natin ang review.
Let's see this review, Sandy. This is going to be big. And let's see what the call is. Tingnan muna natin kung 3 yan o 2.
Tignan natin, no? Dos. So 2 points lang talaga.
Yes.
Tama naman. Hala na, basta lamang pa rin sila.
Yeah, they're on top right now.
Quarter, 41-39. We'll be back with the fourth period.
The third quarter is going, it's 39-41 for the Mariners.
46 points. 6 points na ng ARQ in the third quarter.
All right, we are here back in Alcantara for the Chooks-to-Go Pilipinas VisMin Super Cup. Sandy Gruma alongside Alvin Tanyada. And a 2-point advantage for Tubigon entering this fourth period. And yes, RQ scored only 6 points in the third quarter.
Yes, yun na nga yung mabigat dun eh. Only 6 points. And ito si Vincent Mingito needs to get a scoring act here in this fourth quarter.
And also John Aban and also
Monbert Arong,
who had good looks before. Diagas. Montilla. Oh! Another dagger!
Kita mo yung tres na yun? Kumbaga palabas na, pinahinila pa papasok ng ring.
44-41. Mingito. Monbert. John Aban. 4-3. Rebound, Pariliagas.
John Abad continues to struggle here.
Montilla. Pariliagas. Mingito is on him. Montilla. Ibarra. Abad, the rebound. Here comes Monbert Arong. Vincent Mingito. 4-3. Short. And RQ is struggling from the line of 3.
And ito yung tama yung ginagawa ng Tubigon. Set things up and look for the high percentage shot.
Montilla. Short on the 3 attempt.
That's not a high percentage shot.
Vincent goes the other way and he scores.
Mingito continues to be the consistent one here para sa koponan ng ARQ and he needs help.
16 points for Vincent Mingito. A 1-point lead. But the Mariners, tumitira na ng 3 itong bola, no?
Yes, oo. Sumusubok na sila ngayon dito.
RQ. Sabi ni Rigero, agay.
Good foul there mula dito kay Casera.
Kasi pag pinabayaan mo yun, parang automatic 2 points na yung para kay Chris Rigero.
Oo.
You know, his breakout game was versus Talisay 3 days ago. Vincent Minguito. A bad pass by Minguito, but the ball will stay with him. Minguito, Abad, Galvez, Igot, and Riguero for the RQ Builders. Abad. Igot. Shot clock at 2. Galvez for 3. Rebounded by Chris Riguero. Vincent. Abad. Shot clock at 9. Abad for 3. Rebound Tilos.
Continuing to struggle. Ito si Abad.
Kailan na ba siya? 0 out of...
try to check.
And Joseph Marquez is fouled on his way to the basket. It is in the active shooting.
Ngayon, John Abad, 0 out of 5 from the distance. Talagang minamala siya.
Joseph Marquez, 7 points, 10 rebounds, 3 assists in this game. Joseph Marquez is number 1 in scoring. These free throws are brought to you by Chooks-to-Go, 100% zero antibiotics. Ang nag-iisang manok ng bayan, 2 for 2 for the number 1 scorer here in the league, averaging almost 20 points per game. Vincent. Jump ball. Jump ball talaga. Wala possession araw. Sabi nila amin wala. Jump ball tayo.
Oo, wala tayong possession arrow dito because
pro
tayo eh. John Abad in this game 0 out of 9 from the on the field.
And they will jump it again.
Yes. At least yan yung mga key numbers nito.
Abad attacks.
0 out of 10 now for John
Fletcher
Abad.
gets the kind bounce. Galvez with 9 points, 4 rebounds in this game. Lapu-Lapu is chasing Bohol here. Bohol up by 1. Shot clock at 10 seconds. Montilla will not take the 3. Ibarra. He swings it to Marquez. Marquez attacks. Picked up by Joseph Marquez.
Good hustle there. Wala dito kay Joseph Marquez.
Foul is called on Fletcher Galvez. And that will be the second team foul for the Builders. Berame comes in for Fletcher Galvez.
Bigyan lang kita ng konting numbers dito of 3 players. So again, itong si John Abad, 0 out of 10. Monbert Arong, 3 out of 19. And itong si Fletcher Galvez, 4 out of 11.
Marquez, he banks it in!
Yan ang magpapalakas pa.
Nice shot by Dino Berame.
And with that 3-point shot ni Joseph Marquez, double-double na Joseph Marquez dito sa ating laro.
Shot clock 10 seconds. Joseph Marquez, the number 1 scorer here in the league. He dives for the loose ball. Ibarra beats the buzzer. Well, mamaya pag-usapan natin yung tournament format natin dito.
Yes, oo. With 6 teams playing here in the Visayas leg. 1 and 2, automatically they will get twice to beat. 3, 4, 5, 6 maglalaban-laban sa quarterfinals in a do-or-die game.
Lapu-Lapu is shooting just 27% from the field. That's 20 out of 74 in this entire game.
Oo, napaka sama ng shooting.
Oo.
Ng ARQ. Pero let's see. Hopefully in this last 4 minutes and 56, makakuha na sila ng kanilang rhythm.
Marquez. Oh, difficult shot. Oh, down Joseph Marquez. Coming alive here in the fourth quarter. And the lead is 6 points, 53 to 47 timeout.
Hey!
Sir Benji, may inireklamo na naman daw po kayo.
Ang sarap-sarap ng uling roasters ko. Bakit ko konti lang yung stores? Boss Ronald,
Patulfo ka ng patulfo. Nasa harap mo na ang solusyon. Buksan mo manok mo. Masarap ang uling roasters.
salamat na marami, sir. Saka alam niyo ba, idol?
Tama na, hindi tayo close.
Dahil sa buhay, kailangan mo ng kasangga. Uling Roasters, sumobra sa sarap. Pasensya na.
Hindi lahat ng produkto ay gusto kong i-endorso. At ang napili ko ay bagay lamang na pakinabangan ng kamay nila. Dahil para sa akin, it's all about giving back. Pero ang manok ng bayan, hindi ko matanggihan. Bukod sa sobrang sarap na, sa bawat manok na binibili nyo, ay may nakalaan para sa atletang Pilipino at sa mga kapuspalad nating mga kababayan.
Ang manok na rapsa kahit alaws na sauce. Chooks-to-Go ang nag-iisang nokma ni Yorme.
All right, we are back here, and Joseph Marquez, a double-double performance.
Yes,
13 points, 11 rebounds, and in the rebounding battle here, he's not even in the top 10 rankings.
Yes, pero take a look at his numbers. He's averaging 19.5 points, close to 20 in the tournament.
Scoring after missing several shots from the outside.
Finally, a sigh of relief para dito kay Janabad, getting his first field goal to go in.
Plenty of time to go, 53-49. Marquez, the high man for Bohol, one-on-one against Haffer, wide open is Pareliagas for 3. Voila, rebound, Wade. He comes up short, rebounded by Abad. And 4 minutes remaining. John Abad, teardrop, too strong. And Berame is fouled.
And mukhang kay Pareliagas ata to.
Oo, kasi sa tingin niya, maganda na yung depensa niya, maganda na yung rebound niya, yung positioning niya. Nawagan pa siya ng foul. Rino Berame from the island of Olango. Played for UV. These free throws are brought to you by Chooks-to-Go, 100% zero antibiotics. Ang nag-iisang manok ng bayan. Foul is on Lloyd Solis. Alright, ito ang malupit na chibog of the game ni Vincent Mingito. Natin sa inyo na Chooks-to-Go ang nag-iisang manok ng bayan.
Oo, ayan na. So ito ngayon, Joseph Marquez, in their last game, 13 points and 11 rebounds. So he's still continuing his double-double performance in this game.
4 seconds. Oh, wait! Camisares! Follow-away shot.
Wade Cabezares continuing his awesome play here in this game.
3:07 to go. 55-51. Abad, he gets by Cabezares. Abad shoots. Rebounded by Joseph Marquez.
Yes, still struggling pa rin. Ito si Abad.
12 rebounds now for Marquez. A double-double performance. Shot clock at 4. Ibarra. Cabezares for 3. Picked up by Solis. Afro Mondragon, foul away from the ball.
Teka lang, oops. Si Musngi, wala. Hindi mo mabasa yung paano yung posisyon ng dalawa nila ni Rino Berame. Pero bilib ako dito kay Musngi, ha. Hindi basta-basta sumusuko at walang atras. Walang kuya-kuya ngayon.
Talagang ganyan pag gusto kang manalo.
Yes. And if you are 0-4, kahit ano gagawin mo para makuha yung unang panalo mo.
Balik sa ball game si Fletcher Galvez. And Rino will take a seat. 55-51 Bohol. Minguito. Monbert. Minguito. Fletcher. Yes, nice.
They need more of that right now.
Nako. Nakita ko yun, no?
Medyo...
His legs are shaking.
And it's a bad sight if you're taking a look at a player holding his right
I think it's okay.
foot.
Oo.
Mga sprain lang no?
Nikurugod pagtanaw na ko nikurug.
Oo.
Time out. Two minutes, 6 seconds remaining. The bench of the RQ Builders, they're in trouble right now. We have plenty of time remaining. They're down by just 2 points, but Bohol is playing with a lot of pride.
Yes, Andy. And this day, grabe, from the first game pa lang, dikit na tayo. The second day, what a way to end first round of basketball here in the Visayas League.
Jerry Cañada nursing a hamstring injury.
Yeah, si Coach Jeric na yan.
Dugang problema po na sa ilang team, no? Di siya makaduwa.
Pero the moral support na dala nito ni Jeric, nandyan siya. So let's see if that could carry on into the next round.
Well, Joseph is okay.
Pinagpag lang.
Last 2 minutes of the ball game. We are now in the twilight zone. Joseph, Haffer is guarding him. Joseph trying to create space. He lost it to Fletcher Galvez.
Foul yun. Na-challenge the penalty dito tayo, Sandy. Pero the next foul of Tubigon will be penalty. And fourth personal foul na rin yan ni Pari Llagas.
Right now, Bohol is in the foul, is over the foul limit, while RQ still have a foul to give. Aaron for 3 for the lead. Ball stays with RQ. Marquez is the last one to touch the ball. And Coach Nuiles will design a play for them to score.
Yes.
They're down by 2 points.
14 seconds to. And they need to get a 2 points here.
We'll be right back. All right, we are back here inside the Alcantara Civic Center. Lamang ang Bohol ng 2 puntos. Bohol playing inspired basketball here. But ball possession para sa RQ Builders with 14 seconds to shoot.
Dito naiisip siguro Jerry Cañada. This could have been my time already to show everyone that yung performance niya as the main veteran star here.
Abad. Mingito. To Monbert for 3. Finally!
And he kisses up to the heavens.
A 1-point lead by Lapu-Lapu. 56-55, plenty of time remaining. Marquez. Llagas provided the screen. Marquez not using it. Llagas. Montilla for 3. Too strong. Marquez short. Rebound Mingito. Into the hands of Monbert Arong.
Ayan! And look at Monbert Arong. Binuhos niya na lahat doon sa layup na yun.
And Monbert Arong, after missing several shots, coming out alive here in the dying seconds of the fourth quarter. Timeout. And Lapu-Lapu ahead by 3, 58-55. Final 52 seconds of this ball game. And Bohol in ball possession. They're down by 3.
Hindi pa to tapos, Sandy. 3-point lead lang to. And you have players such as this guy, Mac Montilla, who can just get the points on the board.
Double team kagad eh.
Oo.
First pass, double team.
Nakita mo yung yung pagkakaiba bigla ng Monbert Arong in the first.
May nakaka-score na.
May nakaka-score na eh.
Inside to Pari. Llagas with no room to breathe. Marquez for the tie.
No, almost.
Short. 37 seconds to go.
No need to foul here, Sandy. They just have to play honest defense.
Timeout. Tumawag si Abad ng timeout.
Sumisigaw na si coach dun sa gilid eh.
27 seconds remaining.
Yes.
27 seconds.
Sumisigaw na si coach sa gilid. Timeout.
Oo. Okay, timeout tayo.
Timeout muna tayo.
Timeout muna tayo. 27 seconds to go. Ball possession, RQ Builders, what will you do?
If I'm ARQ, I will just do perfect execution of the play. 12 seconds ng shot clock. Kailangan lang nilang maging maganda yung play dito. For Tubigon, they just have to play honest defense.
Shot clock at 6. Now it's 3. Adam flies and Adam scores!
When you need the points, you just have to dial number 7.
And Lapu-Lapu ahead by 5, 60-55 with 16 seconds remaining in this game. And what a game by Monbert Arong after missing several shots. He comes alive here in the fourth.
Tumaas yung kumpiyansa niya nung 3 points. Struggling all throughout the first up to the start of the fourth quarter. Talagang struggling siya. But whenever you need the points, you just have to go to your main scorer.
Akala ko sa Bohol na yun sa kanila na yun no?
Oo, iniisip nga na siguro mga manonood natin. Finally, this could have been the first win for Bohol, but perfect execution for this ARQ Builder squad.
So we still have time remaining, 16 seconds. Well,
still manageable.
Pwede. Treska, one stop, balik sa inyo, Treska.
Yes, or
para
quick
panalo,
two.
or quick two, para tabla.
They really want to get here. At least, dapat hindi tumagal yung bola sa kanila at quick two talaga ang kailangan dito. But if there's an opening for a 3-point shot, why not?
Pwede pa to. Bohol basketball. Ayan. Double kagad sila.
Yun lang. Medyo...
Ay nako.
Yun yung pinag-uusapan natin Kailangan yung oras.
Dapat alam na nila i-double. Ginawa na nila kanina yun. I-double kagad sila
Let's see. Sinasabi ni Joseph Marquez. Let's review. Kasi I believe tama naman yung point ni Joseph Marquez because it's under the last 2 minutes. And yun na nga.
Kumama talaga sa paa ng isang blue player
This will be a very tough.
Kagaya na nangyari sa the first game. Akala natin mananalo na yung Dumaguete. Foul is called on Montilla. Sayang yung effort ni
Marquez.
Ni Joseph Marquez.
Yes.
Cabezares.
Yes, and then to si Ibarra who played well also. Janabad. He continues to struggle. Janabad.
These free throws are brought to you by Chooks-to-Go, 100% zero antibiotics. Ay nag-iisang manok ng bayan.
6-point lead. 8.57, time out pa. Ang Tubigon, let's see. They can still orchestrate one more play here.
Time out. Schedule game. All right, we are back here with 8 seconds remaining in this ball game. Biglang lumaman ang laki ang RQ Builders.
Let's see how they will get this play up.
Marquez for 3. Very short. Bola pa rin ang Bohol with 2 seconds remaining.
And that's medyo tough for the Mariners for this game. Talagang binigay nila lahat, but it really was the pure heart of Monbert Arong in the last few possessions.
Ang ganda. Ang ganda ng ginawa ni Monbert. Even though we were struggling, pero tuloy pa rin, sige pa rin ang sige. Drive pa rin, tira pa rin. And yung pinaka-importanting tira niya, pumasok naman.
Yes, his last 3 baskets were those biggest dito sa larong ito.
So later on, we'll be talking to our best player of the game. At the final score, 61-55.
Bert.
All right, our sportsmanship moment here. Ito, galing mag-hustle nito.
Oh, even though he struggled all throughout the game, he still proved to be a sportsman.
Yan. Our manok ng bayan, si John Abad, our manok ng bayan sportsmanship moment is brought to you by Chooks-to-Go 100% zero antibiotics. Yan ang nag-iisang manok ng bayan.
Yes,
John Abad, gutom na yan.
Pagod na pagod yan. And you see him smiling.
And now we go to our manok ng bayan player of the game.
Who else? This guy really played well and talagang pinakita niya lahat.
Well, 15.7 rebounds, 2 assists for Monbert Arong. Siya ang walang inaatrasan at hindi mapipigilan si Monbert Arong, ang ating manok ng bayan, player of the game. Hatid sa inyo ng Chooks-to-Go, ang nag-iisang manok ng bayan, garantisadong zero antibiotics. Another first from Bounty Agro Ventures Incorporated. Now we go to Nino Abanid to talk to our best player of the game.
Kasama ko ngayon ang ating Chooks-to-Go, manok ng bayan, best player of the game, Monbert Arong. First of all, congratulations, Monbert.
Thank you.
Kahit nagkulang kayo sa takot, ang dami yung problema ang pinagdaan this past few days. Ipinakita nyo pa rin na hindi kayo basta-bastang sumusuko sa laban at kahit na galing kayo sa back-to-back games, saan ka ba kumuha ng inspirasyon at energy para makuha ang panalo sa larong ito ngayon?
Actually, kumukuha kami ng energy sa mga teammates namin, lalo na dami naming mga pagsubok na dinaanan. So, gusto namin i-redeem yung self namin na yun nga, na gusto namin na ibawi yung mga fast games namin na straight na talo. So, yun, give lang namin best namin, tsaka nag-trust lang kami sa isa't isa.
Baka may gusto kang pasalamatan o batiin, Monbert, go ahead.
Una-una, thank you kay Lord, tsaka kay Jason Arcosela, sa boss namin, Kamamay Takanoy, salamat sa inyo, tsaka kang Konsehal Rico Amores. Thank you sa inyo po na suporta, walang sawang suporta. Thank you po.
Once again, ang ating Chooks-to-Go manok ng bayan, best player of the game, Monbert Arong. Back to you guys.
All right, thank you so much, Nino Abanid. Coach,
what a way to end our first round of play.
Ganda ng mga games.
Magaganda yung games natin for today, from the first game to the second game, really showing that hindi basta-basta bibitaw ang lahat ng koponan dito sa Chooks-to-Go Pilipinas VisMin Super Cup.
All right, thanks to our courtside reporter, Nino Abanid, our statistician, Jace Mangonon, my partner here, Alvin Danyada. My name is Sandy Grumo from Alcantara. Mayong gabi, kaninyong tanan.
VisMin Super Cup. VisMin Super Cup. VisMin Super Cup. VisMin Super Cup. Alian na ang VisMin Super Cup para sa atong tanan. Bagat-bagat tumayong putula para sa mga pangasoy. VisMin Super Cup ang ultra droga, makiusap ang tanan. Alian na ang VisMin Super Cup para sa atong tanan. Alian na ang VisMin Super Cup para sa atong tanan. Dagat-bagat tumayong putula para sa mga pangandoy. VisMin Super Cup ang ultra droga, mag-iusap ang tanan. Alian na ang VisMin Super Cup para sa atong tanan. Naibaglaong sa bula sa atong timawi basalig, ipahitungod sa pamilya, sa ato ang syudad.